Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a Let's Play of... It's a Zoids game, like I said. And if you paid attention before, it's Liger 0! The name of the game is actually Zoids, the Mythical Silver Beast, Liger 0. And I actually have a guest star for this one. Charon AKA Grim Reaper.
Well,
We'll start a new game. Now we can either start as a republic or an empire. I am going to say start for the empire. Not that I remember a difference in gameplay from the beginning of the game anyways. Now this game for the most part is in Japanese. I have a bit of it translated. So some of the text will be translated. Like it says, what the? Yeah. And then some of it won't be.
okay, so our characters speak both English and Japanese in this one.
Yeah. Some of it's in Japanese, yeah. See? Japanese. But
Evidently, it's not important what the soldier says. We can go with that.
yep.
I'm pretty sure it's endemic to the story, but I can't read kanji symbols.
I can't either. The most important part is that the weapons, for the most part, are all translated somewhat into English. And the stores and the revival place is translated into English. So I won't know what's going on, but I'll actually be able to play the game.
Oh, that's still cool. I've done that with a couple of them.
And some of the people's names get translated into English, some of them don't. Blue! Yay for blue! Took Liger 0 back to his repair store, I guess? Repair shop. And gets him repaired. Blue!
I'll repair this.
And this is our character. I do not remember what his name is, because he is actually in Zoids Legacy, and they actually give him his actual name. But I'm just going to name him Jesse for now, because I feel like it.
Works for me.
If you have to ask why, you haven't paid attention to my other videos. Besides, Jesse is always the name I use when I play as a little kid character. Don't know why, just do. That or 0. But I'm saving 0 for another Zoids game. Oh, look. The big red ugly looking one, that is an Iron Kong. It's supposed to be like a King Kong looking thing. Iron Kongs are supposed to be rather heavy duty ones that use lots of artillery fire and such. They are also very heavy duty, as in they can use their punches and stuff can do lots of damage too. And they're one of the larger sized units, I believe. I believe it's considered a large sized unit, though I'd have to read up on it. It's about as big as Gogulus, which is supposed to be a Tyrannosaurus sized one.
Whoa, that's pretty good size.
Gogulus is actually based on Godzilla. And yes, they were trying to make a reference because Gogulus works for the Republic. Iron Kongs work for the Empire. And they fight a lot. It's like one was made to do the other, and they go against each other a lot. So it's like King Kong versus Godzilla, basically. Yes, and as you can see, the name of the Zoid is actually Liger with a 0. Which I don't understand because they have, later in the game, they have Zoids with their full name being longer than what Liger 0 fully spelled out with B. I'm not going to get into why that pisses me off. I'm just going to say it does and leave it at that. I don't know why the kid has a band-aid on his nose. Or maybe it's one of those pore strips. Maybe he's trying to keep his face clean. I don't know why I'm even jabbering on like this, because there's a story to be read, but I don't understand what they're saying. And there's the Iron Kong. They even give it that gorilla or ape-like nose piece thing. And as you can see...
Man. All I need to know is we're piloting a big robot.
It's Iron Kong. It
Stop.
looks like it's armed to the teeth. And all you have to do is use Laser Claw. And if you remember the English version, he screams out, "Strike Laser Claw," when he uses this move. Well, the anime actually uses the Liger 0. And it does 10 more damage than the thing's maximum health by using one whole move. You win. Liger 0 gained experience. Yes, folks. Your Zoids gain experience. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Had a little bit of technical difficulty. Sorry for the game pause. But, Charon's back, aka the Grim Reaper.
You wouldn't mind sharing your screen, would you?
Oh, one moment, folks. I forgot. Now we have a Gojulus coming to get us. I believe it's a Gojulus, and it might also be a Geno Breaker, because they like to use Geno Breakers on this too. Or a Death Soarer. Those are supposed to be the Empire as well, and they're even bigger. They're supposed to be extra large and take lots of shit. They're supposed to be like the what do they call them? Orthosaurus? Is that the one that's bigger than a Tyrannosaurus?
I think so.
Yeah, they're supposed to be the really, 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 really big ones. And they do not move fast, and they have lots of firepower.
So they don't have to move fast.
Pretty much. And they've got the short, stubby arms, so they don't really do melee. But they have a particle cannon in their mouth, so if you get close, you're fucking in danger of getting Godzilla breath by particle cannon. And some of them take a bit to charge. I don't think some of the particle cannons do. I do not believe the bigger units like this one actually do require you to have, I don't think the particle cannon needs to be charged at any amount with this particular unit, the Death Soarers. It might not be a Death Soarer, like I said, it might be a Geno Breaker, which also has a particle cannon, but the particle cannon must be charged. And I'm just yammering while the story is continuing and we can't read it because it's in Japanese kanji.
Dude, I think Jesse's saying you gotta watch out for the kids. We can't fight here.
Indeed. And once again, our AP is at full and Laser Strike. Strike Laser Claw! And Liger 0 does 5 fucking damage. Or gets dealt 5 damage. Liger 0 uses Strike Laser Claw. Bam, bam. 69 damage. More than his max HP again. Yeah, I think that's a Death Soarer because look at the fucking huge ass cannons on its back. Not sure though. Might not be. See that experience, folks? That is beautiful. See that money? That is shit.
However, our mech is better than their mech. Or
yes.
Zoid is it's appropriate for this. Animal ones are called Zoids, right?
In Zoids, it's not always the better mech that wins, especially in the anime. However, in the Saga games, the better mechs actually do have reasonable stats. Example, Liger Zero in that, the Saga games, is not the be-all, end-all of Zoids, like it is in the anime, and for whatever reason this game, it seems to be. Especially in Legacy, where the normal Zoid later in the game seems to just blow fucking chunks. However, I will still use them because one of the things you can do in Saga, you can get packs where it gives them different weapon setups. And one of the weapon setups is called Panzer. Panzer basically takes their maneuverability, flushes it down the toilet, and they are set up like a goddamn fucking tank.
Well, it's not always a bad thing.
The only problem is they're awesome in the front row for taking damage, but all of their fucking the range of their attacks is like explosives and shit. So you want to be in the back row when you use them. One of my favorite moves they have is it basically opens up all of their missiles and rockets and grenade launchers and just fires every gun at once. And it hits all the enemies. So it's like a mass attack. It's one of the only, like, hits everything attacks in the game. First time I played through the game, I used 3 Liger Zeros with Panzer units in the back row, and every turn, because I had them set up with, like, energy reproducers, so they would reproduce enough energy per turn that they could keep using the move. So every turn I'd have them hit everybody on the enemy side. While my front row was keeping the back row safe, which they didn't really need to be, and dealing lots of damage too.
Sounds like a sound battle strategy.
Blow up the enemy.
In fact, I have, because I actually have a physical copy of the game, I may do a full Let's Play of Zoids Legacy, which is the one I've played, and I've beaten, and I've beaten, and I've beaten to death. See, that's one of those games that's almost old school, because you beat the game, and then you can unlock 15 more characters after you beat the game. And then you can go fight stronger versions of the last boss in alternate dungeons. And then a special area unlocks where you can start fighting shit that's the strongest shit in the game as normal encounters.
I don't think Blondie is our friend.
No, Blondie wants to kill us because... yeah. Anyways, random encounter! This is a Pietras, I think? It's a pterodactyl. And I'm going to show you other attacks. You actually equip secondary weapons. You always have at least saber equipped to your teeth. You can also get better ones. There's also cannon. Both of them are pretty much the same for the kind of damage they would do to it, but we're going to use the cannon because it's got higher power. Also, you can aim for weapons on the opposing Zoid. If it breaks or is damaged, you have a chance of, yes, like you see it crack. It has a chance of dropping that when you defeat it.
I do like the cockpit view from each of the Zoids as we're playing. A lot of the giant robo games don't do that.
Yeah, EX missiles damage, EX missiles broke. That means I now have a chance of getting the missiles. Now I'm going to shoot off the SMG, because for every piece you shoot off, gives you a greater chance of getting something. In fact, if you beat the ever-loving shit out of a Zoid, break off all of its special equipment, you actually have a chance of having, because in this universe, all the Zoids are living. They will actually follow you and join your party. So you can actually switch to them. Which, the first time I actually saw it done, I nearly crapped myself. Because I'm like, I killed that bitch! Finally, it's dead! I'm joining you now. What the fuck? Shoot the SMG, and then it will have barely any attacks. Also, if you think I'm worried about getting killed, if I really, really have to, Strike Laser Claw is almost 100% hit on the beginning enemies. And it will do ungodly amounts of damage to him. So, worries not. Okay, he scanned me. That increases his accuracy, like it says. You can actually get attachments that will increase your accuracy. You can also get and see, even our normal cannon one-hit the thing, so, yeah. Let's see if we get any drops. And Liger 0 leveled up! Awesome. Doesn't look like we got any drops from that fight. Yes, because they are living, they can gain levels. And when you gain levels, you gain more attacks. Let's see. First one is energy weapons, second one is bullet weapons, third one is physical attacks. And then on the other side, defense versus energy, bullets, and physical damage. And then we have speed. AP is our action points. Stronger weapons, or weapons that have a greater effect, take up more AP. And then we have our HP, which is our hit points. And that goes up. And no, we did not get any parts or anything from that.
That's kind of a bummer.
Well, it's the chance you take. You take more damage by doing that, but there's always a chance of it dropping. It would have been really badass if a Petrus would have joined me. Even though it has very little HP, just because it's a flying unit means, unless they are flying, it cannot be hit with a physical attack. Well, except for your special attacks like Strike Laser Claw, because, yeah. And Wild Encounters don't get stuff like Strike Laser Claw. As far as I've seen, they might get it later. And we have the heroine of the game, who is named Japanese Lady with Pink Cheeks.
Japanese Lady with Pink Cheeks sounds good to me.
Hello, Japanese Lady with Pink Cheeks.
So we call her Pinkie for short?
Sure, we can call her Pinkie Pie if you want.
I'm just happy with Pinkie. I was going for a shorter name.
You're thinking of cupcakes, aren't you?
No, I was just thinking a shorter name. Pinkie.
Okay. Alright, Pinkie. By the way, something I did not realize is there is a character in this game that is also in Zoid Saga 1 and 2. Zoid Saga 2 is also known in America as Zoid's Legacy, which actually came over here.
I wish that
it's like, holy crap, an American Zoids game. Must get. Which I didn't, because I didn't have money at the time, but my best friend, also known as Cyaxel on YouTube, he subscribed to me. He bought the game and he said, I'm gonna play this game. If you, well, he basically asked, do you like this game? And I said, it's a mech game, it's a role-playing game, where you level up, your mechs level up, and you can still buy upgrades and armor and equipment for your things. And your guys, when they level up, get special abilities. And he's like, okay, I'll get it and try it. But since he's bought it, he has not attempted to play it once. And he says if I wanted to do a Let's Play of it, I am allowed to borrow it. So.
Huh. That'd be cool. I think my favorite giant mech games. I've always loved Mech Warrior. for giant robo games. And
Mech Warrior, Battletech. Also, folks, if you've been paying attention to my channel and you've watched a particular video, the video of me talking about Shadowrun, which I know somebody goddamn watched, because the video has more views than all of my other videos combined times 100. Seriously, Charon, that video has like 2,000 views.
I know. Speaking of which, we are looking to get a group of people together to play Shadowrun.
Yes.
The
reason I bring up the whole Shadowrun thing is...
I'm pretty sure if we have to, we can get a hold of the stuff for first or second.
Shadowrun. Oh yes, the old man who... I don't know, but I believe that's either her father, which they do the whole old man is father thing in anime and games, or it's her grandfather.
We should call him Old Man with Beard.
Does he actually have a beard? Yes, he does! He has a full fucking Lincoln beard. Oh, I know. We can call him Old Man Lincoln.
Yeah, Lincoln work.
Old Man Lincoln, Pinkie's grandpa. Okay, Old Man Lincoln. Oh, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I have a little bit of hiccup. Oh, God, pizza rolls burn the second time.
Ooh. I hate that. I'd offer you some Rolaids, but I'm afraid I can't reach through the screen.
I know. Maybe if you throw them out the window hard enough, they'll come in through my window. I don't know. You'd have to throw them a really far distance, but... What the fuck? I saw chick run, at least I thought it was a chick, somebody run through town.
Something big's coming, the ground just shook.
Okay, more people running through town. What the hell's going on?
Godzilla.
Maybe.
Or something the same size as.
Liger Zero, deploying. Oh, snap! What do we got here? Oh shit, he's got a SMG. If I remember right, this guy has a special attack that can one-hit you. So I'm not gonna fuck around. Okay, he's just using a normal cannon. No, that's what I was afraid of. And ladies and gentlemen, we've been fucked up.
We're gonna have to fix our robot and get all up in his grill.
Indeed. Actually, do you call living mechanical organisms robots?
Well, they're mechanical. So I guess we could call them sentient beings.
I guess you'd consider Transformers robots.
I'm unsure of Transformers.
Oh shit, he just used that Uber cannon again. Does it one-hit us? No! Liger Zero just got up and took it like a beast. You know what? I'm gonna blow his shit off for fucking with us. SMG damage, but not broken. And he used his cannon. And we took some damage. Yep.
At least it's not like the first time.
Also, folks, if you're worried, this fight, no, I'm not gonna lose. I dicked around in this fight to see if you could actually lose it, and unless you purposely don't attack, you can't lose. Because you cannot miss with your attacks. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna blow off his fucking equipment off and see if he can drop something. Because if he drops that cannon, I can actually use a special ability called multi-shot.
That sounds pretty wicked. Anyhow,
You basically take all of your ranged weapons and you just fire them all at once.
Okay,
Kinda
so
like
like
Strike
an
Laser
war
Claw.
when you just fire all the weapons.
Ooh, it's been cracked. Might drop it. He might drop it. Because they will drop damaged equipment, is what it is. Oh, damn it. He damaged my cannon. So I'm gonna damage his cannon.
Evidently, he doesn't want to give up his cannon.
Cannon is broken. Now he used Iron Claw on me since he has no other equipment. And gentlemen, saber time. Let's bite his ass. Attack. Yes, that sucks. Now it's a battle of melee. And he's toasted. He has lost. Nice experience. Now, see, that I don't understand because we do not have a bug. We do not have a bug.
Huh. Maybe we got one in our pocket.
Could be. After this talking is done, I'll check our inventory.
Anyways, I think my favorite giant robo game of all time was, I used to have a Sega CD. I like Techromancer.
I did a little let's play of that. Got to the last boss and then gave up because he just, oh. I hate games that do that. You have to fight this guy and beat him, and then you fight his second form, which requires you to beat him 2 more times, but you only get 2 chances to beat him.
Oh yeah,
and every time you beat one form, you have to start from the very first form to fight him again.
For the longest time, the one that was made of bricks was just like my wall. It took forever to be able to beat that thing.
I do not remember encountering him in my Let's Play.
Which version did you play? Or what system?
I played the guy that looks like Mazinger Z. It'd be Armored Knight Grand Kaiser.
Oh, I played the one that was powered by the 2 kids. It was piloted by the 2 kids that turned into 2 jets.
Oh, the one that's kind of like from Robotech.
Yeah, and you decide basically whether you want fire or ice for your main part. Yeah, it's the one I use. That was my favorite one. With
I probably could have beaten him, but keyboard does not let me hit 4 keys at once, and I have to use keyboard to play games.
We're gonna have to see about.
Because when I hit 4 keys, it errors the pressing keys because I press too many keys at once, and it requires 4 buttons pressed at the same time to get off the finisher moves, which do ass loads of damage.
I never really figured out any of the finisher moves. I'm a button masher by nature when it comes to panic. So I've actually gotten off finisher moves, but most of the time I can't remember how.
I believe you have to press first attack, second attack, jump, and guard at the same time for the finishers. If you press attack 1, attack 2, and jump at the same time, you can use the items that you pick up. Which is kind of silly with the Mazinger one because one of his items is a giant rock. He throws a giant rock at you. Like in the description of the video, I said, giant rock for great justice. Wait, what? No, I'm out. Bye.
Metzinger's like a big tank as far as mechs go, or Machina goes, or
yeah.
term you want to use, giant robot.
Mazinger Z is like a fucking beast in the Super Robot Wars games. It just can keep taking a beating and taking a beating and taking a beating and keep going and going.
I wish we could cross over Gunbuster, and I'd love to play Gunbuster in one of those.
Oh, dude! Gunbuster! Gunbuster, the Gunbuster, he's actually in one of the Super Robot Wars games.
Oh, wicked.
I cannot remember which game, though. And it's not one of the translated ones, either. So we'd have to we would have to read Japanese or something.
I'm not opposed to learning to read Japanese. It's just, I'm pretty sure it's a rather time-consuming thing, because there's a couple different sets.
Yeah, for Fusors, I actually have a chart that has translated all the... I actually made it myself, a translated chart for... Oh, and here we go. Finally, the talking is done, but I have a translated chart of the first item shop for the game.
Cool.
Oh.
That comes in handy.
This building... Oh. Sorry. I'll get to that in a minute. You talk to him when your thing's damaged. Right now he's saying your thing's not damaged and it's fine, and then he kicks you out. But you press the... This is A, this is B. A is accept, B is cancel, and B also brings up the menu.
Well, hey man, that's
B
cheaper than the
right
hospital. The
save.
hospital lets you come in and sit in the waiting room and charge you.
Yeah.
That'll be $175.
We also have information on all the different Zoids we've fought. And if you'll notice down in the corner, there's somebody we haven't met yet. His name in the other games, he's actually called Dr. T. And he is in Zoids Legacy 1 and 2, and I'm not sure if he's in Fusors. I haven't played that much.
So he is the Dr. Oak of the Zoid world, I'm guessing.
He's only in the video games.
Yeah, but I'm guessing he's like the Dr. Oak of the Zoid world.
I guess. At least in this one, that's what it seems. I don't know why I'm talking to these random people.
In case they have something that we need.
I suppose it would be good time. I'll talk to Old Man Lincoln and Pinkie. And then I will head out. And we fight a bug! Which is not actually a bug, they're called Mogiras. M-O-G-U-E-R-A-O. They're very, very weak. But they have equipment on them, so let's get some of that equipment.
Hey, that double SMG sounds good.
Oh, indeed it is. Indeed it is. Also, defending is useless when somebody's targeting your equipment. Because, yeah, your equipment can be broken regardless, and just, it's just not even, There is also a special equipment for the Modulus, at least in the other games, where it has a big cannon on its back, which is actually does damage. And by damage, I mean normal attack does like 2-3 damage. Then the cannon does like 25 damage. So their little extra doodad. They will actually look different when they have the cannons on them. At least they do in the other games. I don't know if they do in this one. And we're gonna toast this thing. Light them up like a Christmas tree, Liger Zero. See, when something says bad for damage, it just means that that type of thing is resistant to that type of damage. Right now, everything we have, it's resistant to. But
well, we can fix that later with upgrades.
You can also just go strike laser claw and fucking whoop his ass. See, just rip into him.
Still can't figure out why I can't get into my,
And Bug joined us! This means if Liger 0 goes down, Bug will come in and fight for him. Or we can just switch to Bug. Like this. Right now, I'm not gonna do that because, yeah, since we're fighting one of it already, it's probably gonna be a bitch. But yeah. I'm gonna blow off its SMG, see if we can't get some of them. Because just having the SMGs or just having those drops, means if we get stuff, that is basically with, oh shit, it's critical. That's not good. Yeah, critical hits are bad. They kind of cut through your defense like butter. But, oh, as I was saying, if we can get some SMGs, we can equip units like the Bug if they have no equipment when they join us. Also, if you get the piece of equipment and you don't need it, even for people that are Zoids that join you, you can just sell it for money to buy equipment you do need. You
Sounds
bastard.
like a good deal to me.
Oh shit, AP is too low. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is why we have a second Zoid. One damage. Defense field. Nope, that's not going to be any use to us. And we fire our SMG at it. Oh wait, that's us. I'm getting confused because it's the same. Yeah, this is going to be a pain in the ass. We have more HP than it, though, so. This could take a bit, folks. Or... oh, damn it. I can't use it on the other one. That's not good. Should have tested the healing items in practice, but... and I'm wasting your time because I did not mean to do that. I meant to swap back and use the healing item. God damn it. Swap to Liger 0, now that we've healed some. See, that's also another reason for switching out. Cannon on the thing's SMG. As it's in the back row, it'll start healing because it's alive and it can regenerate. You also get AP, which is what we needed to use, Strike Laser Claw, to kill this damn thing. And it drops like a sack of taters. Barely any experience, but it's divided between our guys now. Another one joined us? This thing has no energy attack, but it has decent, by decent I mean still shit, defense versus range attacks. See, what we want to use against bugs is energy weapons, which we have zilcho on. And, yeah, see, we got a second one. This is even lower level. But, yeah.
So, do you ever come to a point where you fight...
And it's an Elephander! Which I was asked if I can actually get one attempt to do so by another Let's Player who goes by the name Big Fatty Plus. As you can see, the Elephander has lasers. It has lasers!
We want
and
those,
it has
right?
a special melee attack. This might be detrimental. By detrimental, I mean we might have to defend and just strike laser claw to death. You were saying, Charon, before I rudely interrupted. You were saying something? Hello? Okay, I guess I lost Charon for a moment there.
Oh, picked you back up. I thought I lost you for a minute there, too.
Oh, okay. There we go. We got him back. And we have an Elephander, Charon. And it's got energy weapons. But the Elephander right now is really laying on the beat. It has more max HP than we do, and right now it's dealing more damage than we are. Oh, poopy cockadoo. What we might need to do is... Fuck you, Skype, you son of a bitch.
Come back.
Anyways, yeah. Gonna have to switch out, because Liger Zero just got his ass handed to him. Like the little bitch he is.
Oh.
And laser weaponry against these bugs. Weak point. Yeah. Yeah. Swap to the other bug. So Liger Zero can regenerate some health. Maybe stand a chance against this damn thing. Iron Claw. It's resistant, but it did critical, so bug died. And by died, he just gets knocked down. Okay, Liger Zero came to fight. Strike Laser Claw. Hopefully it does enough damage to take out the Elephander. Otherwise, we're gonna get raped. And probably lose. Yep, 75 damage was enough to take that bitch out. We won. Liger Zero went up 21 experience. Went up 12 experience. 5 gold found. And I'm gonna run back to town so I don't get raped.
That sounds like a good plan.
Shit!
Evidently it was good on paper, but we're getting hit before we made it back to town, huh?
Indeed. It critical. It does 36 damage. Nice. That was more than half his health bar. Did that just say rain shit? And we got critical hit on. And it did ass loads of damage. Fuck-a-doodle-doo. Okay, Bug, do your saber attack on his body. Deal some damage, so maybe the last guy can take him out. And not a fucking chance. We're gonna have to run. Because
when you make it back to town, I would appreciate it if you could share the screen so I can see what we're doing.
Of course.
I am picking up.
And poopy-doo-doo.
That's another bad word, so that means that we're still screwed.
Right now, as far as I can tell, we're cornered and we just got fucked. We've lost all but the third bug, which is higher level. Still is not going to help because it's only got a normal saber and it has no melee ability at all. And it's attacked its weak point, which means rape damage. Please try to run and get away. Was cornered. That means can't run from this fight, apparently.
What is that
Defense field. I'm going to create a shield in front of the bug. It's going to take less damage now. Hopefully. Shield. Not a chance, and that's a fucking game over. Luckily, we saved in town. As you can see, we lost everything.
Let's not fight the big black thing again.
No, you see, if I had the Liger Zero not completely fucking dead, Would have whooped his ass with Strike Laser Claw. Time to prove my theory! Strike Laser Claw, motherfucker. How do you like this, bitch? Revenge! Revenge! Ah! How do you like it, you son of a bitch? How the fuck do you like it? Now, like I said, also up here, there's a little hidden thing. There's a guy with a Magira. If you talk to him, he'll heal you. And we're healed. To prove such, we're healed, we're max AP. There you go. This game requires some grinding to get through it, but it is actually still a fun game.
Well,
the Elephander!
She requires a little bit of grinding.
And lots of fucking damage.
All I have to say about grinding, man, is Rune Quest.
This is not Final Fantasy 1.
I'm pretty sure Rune Quest uses more grinding.
Yeah.
Plus RuneScape.
Oh, no talk of that game. No talk of that game.
I think that game is based on grinding.
At least you can do... not getting into it. Not getting into it. Yeah, Elephanders are actually really powerful. So if I could get this thing to join me, that would be fucking awesome. Even though it will start at like level 1. Yes, it has lost. I won. I got... See the experience? You get lots of experience for beating an Elephander. I'm gonna go heal a bit. Or try to. Another Elephander. Let us Strike Laser Claw, and then defend, and then do something else. I don't know. Or maybe it'll crit. I don't know. No critting. Oh, Christ. I forgot the Elephander has a special ability, or a special equipment. Hologram. It creates a second copy of it, making it a lot harder to hit the Elephander. However, right now we have mucho accuracy. So the Elephander's gonna be hit. That and Elephanders are big, big, big things, so it's kinda hard to miss. And lots of experience for the win.
Well, experience is always good.
And here's what Tim Arthur looks like. A big dude with a mustache and a beard. That's what he looks like in real life, people. Big motherfucker who will heal you, who is a mechanic who heals your Zoids for free. That is Charon in a nutshell.
Also known as Grim, since I, for some odd reason, wasn't able to get into my Charon account.
Yeah, he's known as Grim too. Grim Reaper. I don't know why sometimes the password things for certain things go away and don't let you use them.
It keeps telling me the user does not exist, but I can search for myself and find me. I know I exist.
I'm sure this is really, really riveting to people watching, and by that, I'm sure they want me to continue on, but this game, like many, many other role-playing games, yes, this is an RPG, requires a bit of grinding. What would help is if I could kill something besides a bug and get it on my team.
Game Shark.
While that I would use, I have yet to find a single fucking code for this game. In fact, there's not even a walkthrough for this game.
It reminds me a lot of Pokemon, and I know that's probably going to upset some Pokemon fans, but it reminds me a lot of Pokemon from the way it looks like stuff works. Bar, we're not throwing balls at the bad guys, at wild creatures to catch them, but we beat them. Follow us.
You will like Sagas a lot better because. Did I just lose you?
No, you didn't lose me. I can hear you.
Okay, I heard a bleep that kind of sounds like the disconnect bleep.
Yeah.
Sagas is actually a lot better because you get a full party to fight with against these wild monsters instead of having to switch between one creature.
But I wasn't trying to knock Pokemon. I actually like playing Pokemon. I get a kick out of it.
Come on, boys, blow off the submachine gun, let me pick it up, so I have something to sell, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, as you can see, they're really, really good with submachine guns. I'm just gonna have to kill it. Oh shit, don't have enough AP to kill it. I do not have anything to swap to. I'm gonna have to defend. If I get killed by a bug, that's like the ultimate insult. And there we go. Strike Laser Claw. For the win. Yep. If I can get, the submachine gun or double submachine gun drop, I can start using the special attack all out, or not all out, multi-fire, which basically fires his cannon and it fires the submachine gun at the enemy all at the same time. Getting to town. The game is a bit tedious, but there's nothing you can do. See, you have to pay $10. Which means if you get beat the shit out of during one fight and it doesn't give you a full 10, you're in trouble. But normally you can get about 2 fights in before you get screwed. I forgot to pick something up in town. I'm an idiot. There is a item shop on this side of town, I believe. In this game, buy, sell, buy items, healing items, escape, special. You can actually buy buffs, hologram. We can actually pick that up by beating Elephanters, which we can sell for money. And that is a much better piece of equipment than what we have. Down to Saber. As you can see, the Fang, the Saber's power is 5. You equip this, it's 10. But it costs double the AP too. Still there, Charon?
Yep, still here.
Okay, I thought I had lost you again. Bastard Skype. Bastard Skype. By the way, is my screen shared right now? Because I can't remember if I did that.
Yep, it's shared.
Now, see how it says good damage? Now watch this. Used Killer Fang. Rips into him. If you want, I will use the double... I will use the Saber Fang, the Fang, to deal normal damage. Like I said, used Killer Fang on the bug, and it dealt 28, unlike the other one, which dealt less. The double machine gun is what I was worried more about, because double machine gun is actually better than machine gun in almost all respects, because it's 2 machine guns. Also, if you noticed, it said we lost double machine gun. That's actually a little translation error. What it actually means is, oh, I didn't even see that. We obtained the double SMG. However, if you'll notice, 4-shot cannon, 8-shot cannon.
Woohoo! I'm assuming we can't afford the 8-shot cannon right off the bat, huh?
Now, if we run into an Elephander, we can use that double shot. We can use the go all out move on him, which does an enormous amount of damage. And instead of using like all my damn AP up, it only takes 6.
So it's a more efficient way to battle.
Yes. In fact, let me show you. Liger 0, beams. You can't see it right now, but I'm shaking my head inside. Let's try that again! As you can see, even though both weapons he was resistant against, the combination of the attack and its increased damage from being a special ability actually allows it to dish out damage like nothing. Ah, we gotta repair. Repair heals 1/3 of your hit points, but repairs cost money. That almost sounded... Oh, an Elephander. First, as you can see, yeah. Ooh, dual cannon. That would be even better. That basically would increase my cannon's damage and increase the damage of beams. Dual cannon damage. Dual cannon broke. Excellent. Used cannon. And it hit me for 18 damage. Double SMG on the cannon. Cannon broke! And it instead of attacking with its tusks or its feet, it has a special blade, tail blade thing. And in respect of it, I will use a special move on it, which launches cannon and repeating fire.
Sounds
Like
like
I
a
said,
good plan
it
to
did
me,
lots of
dude.
damage. The only reason the other one did huge amounts of damage is because it resists. I don't know why I did that. 8 shots, 8 hit. 42 damage. No. Nope. I must be... And we have not had anything join us yet, either. Which is kind of surprising, because normally by now I have at least a bug or something joining me. But,
Nice.
I'm willing to accept the fact that the game is not perfect, and sometimes low rolls are made repeatedly.
Just like in good old tabletop games.
Did you just say good old Dungeons and Dragons?
Well, I said good old tabletop games. I was kind of referencing all of them. They all have a way you can them.
See, double SMG damage is bad, but you do beams and it hits, the thing just wipes it off the map. Bad damage, it reflected, but it still takes a huge ass amount of damage. poor fucking bastard. And by upgrading the equipment that thing uses... Ah, another Elephander. Let us open up with beams on him! Ooh, critical. Watch the damage. Watch the damage. More than his full HP. Wow, that's just awesome.
Damn.
Ah! Also, if anybody wonders why I'm heading up this way, it's because up here is the next part of the game. Because I actually remembered to upgrade my equipment this time, I think I can actually make it there. And lots of damage to it, and it's attacking me with the Heliodon. And because I actually want to see... Ooh, it's